Tonight, one person can win a $1 million top prize simply by answering one question correctly. But to win that top prize, they'll have to be perfect and defeat 100 people who make up the mob. Tonight, Ed Brown from Afton, Wyoming will forge ahead.
I'm going to go for the mob.
In his quest to knock out 100 competitors.
These guys are smart.
But he's facing one tough mob.
Winners from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. 7 perfect SAT scores.
Will Ed prevail or will the mob win? Right now on 1 versus 100.
To 1 versus 100. Tonight, we're starting with a game that began in our last episode. Our players well on their way to winning the $1 million top prize. Please welcome back from Afton, Wyoming, Mr. Ed Brown. How are you?
I'm good.
Ed. It's so nice to have you back.
It's good to be back, Bob.
You're doing really well.
Thank you.
You have already won $8,200.
Yeah,
You have knocked out 16 mob members already.
it's a good start, but we got to do more. We got to do better.
We
than that.
have to do more. This game is simple, Ed. Either you will win or they will win. I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to ask the mob the same exact questions, all right? The more of them you knock out, the more money you're going to win.
Great.
You could win tonight $1 million.
Yeah.
And when we left off, you decided to risk your $8,200 and go for the mob.
Yes.
Okay? Each person you eliminate right now, Ed, is worth $1,500.
Yeah.
It is 1 versus 84. It's like ancient Rome. Here's your next question. If you wanted to punch in NBC on a phone keypad, what number should you press? 522, 622, 722. Everybody in the mob, all 84 members, please answer now. Ed, what do you think?
I got to think about it. They're so close.
You know, Ed, you can ask the mob for help twice during the game.
I'm going to have to ask the mob.
You're going to ask the mob for help.
Right.
Okay, this is your first time.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to pick the answer that you want to know more about, and we're going to show you how many members of the mob chose that answer. You'll also be able to ask any one of them at that moment why they picked that answer, all right? Which of those 3 answers would you like to pick?
I'd like to know more about B.
All right, let's find out how many members of the mob picked 622. 61 of the 84 remaining mob members picked B, 622. And which of those people would you like to speak to?
3, number 3.
Hello, sir.
Hi,
What is your name?
Steven.
Why did you choose B, 622, Stephen?
I just ran it through in my head. If there's no letters on number 1, so I think I came up with 6 where the N would be.
That's pretty good. I probably should have asked a teenager who text messages all day long.
Why did you pick Stephen, number 3?
I don't know. You look like somebody that might work in business or in numbers.
And you're willing to risk all of the prize money on Stephen's answer?
I'm going to go with Stephen. And I'm going to go with B, Bob.
All right, let's see if he's right. He chose B, 622. The correct answer is... Yes! I'm happy for you, Ed. Let's find out how many people got that wrong at $1,500. People at $1,500 each. That gives you an additional $34,500. Brings in your total up to $42,700. That's considerable money.
That's a lot of money.
You can keep it right now. You can walk out here with $42,700, or you can risk it all. You're 61 people away from $1 million, Ed. Do you want the money, or do you want the mob?
I'm gonna go.
All right, Ed. The only thing standing between Ed and that $2 million are these remaining 61 members of the mob. We'll find out what happens right after this. There's $42,700 on the line for either Ed or our 61 members of the mob. So, Ed, $42,700. What would you do with your money tonight?
Well, my kids are all over the country. We have some in Wisconsin and Chicago area, and so we want to get everybody together. We're expecting our second grandson, and we want to take a big trip to Tahiti next year if we win.
That's fantastic.
And our grandson has type 1 diabetes, and so we're active in the Research Foundation for Juvenile Diabetes, and so we'd like to contribute some money to that.
That's fantastic. That's a wonderful thing. Are you ready to keep going?
Ready.
All right, are you guys ready? All right, it's 1 versus 61. Each person you eliminate right now is worth $2,000, Ed.
That's good.
All right, here we go. Next question. Who was the first president of the United States? The one born in Maryland. C. The one born in Pennsylvania. The one born in Virginia. All right, 61 members of the mob, please answer now. All right, Ed. It's a little spin on the first president of the United States.
Yeah, I was ready with a name.
And good for you.
Yeah, but we probably wouldn't have eliminated too many. I am not sure that Washington was born in Virginia. I know he lived in Virginia, Mount Vernon, but I'm not positive that's where he was born. So I'm going to have to ask the mob on this one.
This is your second and final chance to ask the mob for help. Let me tell you how this is done, Ed. We're going to randomly select 2 remaining mob members right now, and each of them has a different answer. One of them is right, and one of them is wrong, and you get a chance to hear from each of them, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's find out who they are. All right, we have number 21 and number 92. All right, hello, number 21.
Hello, Bob.
Good to see you. David Duchovny. Pleasure to have you here. And what is your name, sir?
It's Cal.
And what do you do for a living, Cal?
I do a host of things.
You do a host of things.
Yes.
You kind of do what I do then.
That's right.
All right, Cal. Ed's looking for help here. He wants to know which one of those 3 you selected.
I selected B, Pennsylvania.
Why did you select B, the one born in Pennsylvania?
I love history, but I'm a little unsure of Maryland, but it seems like he spent a lot of time in Pennsylvania. And I seem to recall hearing of a childhood thing going on in Pennsylvania.
You say B, the one born in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Cal. We have one more person to talk to, randomly selected, number 92. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
And what is your name?
My name is Naz.
So, Naz, which answer did you select?
I went with Virginia.
Why did you say Virginia, Naz?
My gut response was initially Virginia, and it made sense. He's from Virginia, close to Washington, D.C., and, you know, all in the same sort of a neighborhood. So, hey, why not?
So you figured, hey, why not?
Hey, why not?
All right, well, there's good news here, Ed, because no one chose A, which excludes A. The one born in Maryland is not a correct answer. You can either go with Cal or you can go with Naz. What are you gonna do, Ed?
I'm going to go for it.
Who are you gonna go with, Ed?
I'm going to go with C, Virginia.
He's going with C, the one born in Virginia. You're risking that the mob could get the money right now. Why did you choose C?
Everything that I know about Washington relates to Virginia, and I just doesn't seem like he would go down and buy land in Virginia if he was from Pennsylvania. So I just believe he would have stayed in Virginia.
All right, let's see if you're right, Ed. Ed chose the one born in Virginia, C, and the correct answer is... Let's see how many got that wrong. At $2,000 each. Let's see. And that's 22 people. At $2,000 each, you just added $44,000. It brings your total up to $86,700. Congratulations. Congratulations, Ed.
Oh!
Now, Ed. Okay. All right. Please. Let the man think, please. You're out of help, but you're obviously not out of luck. Ed, what's it gonna be? It's $86,700. You could take that right now, or you could go for the mob. Do you want the money or the mob? The next questions are worth $3,000. 39 people left. $3,000 for each next question.
I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna take the money.
You're going to take the money.
I needed the mob to help on some of those answers. I'm not sure I could do it without another help from them. I don't want to risk it. I've got something for the family and for the research.
$86,700. Congratulations, Ed. When we come back, 39 of you will be here with a new player. Ed, congratulations. All the best with your family and your grandson and your research.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.